in this day and age, I'm baffled. A single mom, a woman, lost a job because they were being candid and honest, and the subject was sex.
Rachel Bilson says she had a job pulled from her due to some candid recent comments. On the latest episode of her podcast, Broad Ideas, the OC alum told listeners that she lost the gig after speaking openly about sex on a friend's podcast.
This is the first time it's ever happened to me in my professional life that I lost a job this week because of things that were said and then spun in the press and clickbait headlines and whatnot. I lost my first job.
Earlier this month, Rachel joined Roxy Manning and Tammin Sursok's Woman on Top podcast and discussed her preferences in the bedroom. She mentioned her favorite positions and quipped that she wanted to be, quote, manhandled, which led to a lot of headlines.
First of all, I said it in a joking manner in the interview, like, yeah, I want to get f***ing manhandled. Basically, it's like, okay, give control or take control in the bedroom, whatever. We were speaking candidly, talking about sex positions. And because that specific line was pulled and it made it sound a certain way, you know, I didn't even have a chance to defend myself.
The Heart of Dixie actress didn't identify the brand or project in question, but shared that she cried when she learned they'd pulled her gig. She also told listeners that she grew up in a home where the topic of sex wasn't taboo.
I grew up in a very open household where things are talked about. You know, my mom specifically very openly talks about sex in a sacred way. So, you know, I've been floored, honestly, that everything was set in motion and I lost the job. It sucks.
Still, Rachel made it clear that she didn't regret having opened up about the topic.
I haven't said anything inappropriate.
No.
And like choice of language, if I could go back now knowing that I lost a job, maybe I would say it differently, but I still wouldn't not say it.
Rachel is known for getting candid with fans on her podcasts. In addition to Broad Ideas, she also hosts Welcome to the OC Bitches, an OC recap podcast, with former co-star Melinda Clark. Back in 2021, when the podcast first launched, she told Access Hollywood what inspired it.
It was brought up to me basically a year ago, and I thought it sounded like so much fun. And I reached out to Mindy to see if she would be willing to come along this ride with me and just to have so much fun and revisit the show together. And happily, she said yes. You did say yes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had just gone into lockdown and I knew nothing about the podcasting world. And this seemed like a great way to spend some time, do it safely from home, and really put some smile on the fans of the faces of the fans that love this show so much.
Let's be clear, fans are freaking out. I mean, this is
really
couldn't come at a better time. What are we going to give the people? How juicy is it going to get?
We've definitely been sharing some behind the scenes stuff that hasn't been talked about too much before. And it's just fun to watch it and then remember what was going on personally and just talking and telling stories and having some fun guests. Some will be surprises. But yeah, it's just like, we're just having a good time.